For the airsoft collectors out there, trademarks are definitely the cherry on top and can be the difference between a good collector's piece and a great one. Having them highlighted white can make your trades pop, and depending on the gun, could be a realistic touch as well. When people see painted trademarks, usually the first reaction is, nice, was that from the factory? Followed by a, I wish I could do that too, but I really don't have steady hands. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to get this look, and it's a lot easier than you think. There are, of course, many ways to do this, but this is the method that works for me. Let's get started. Naturally, this only works on engraved trademarks. Surface trademarks won't work for this. If you don't have engraved trademarks, take a look around the gun. Areas like iron sights or selector switches can also look great with some highlighting. Today, I'll be using my personal USP match. I already did the slide trademarks, but there's a few more areas to complete the look. Here's the tools you'll need. I'm using a Pilot Super Color white paint pen with extra fine nib. You can pick these up at most art supply stores, but we do have plans to stock these in the future. There are, of course, other brands on the market and other colors as well, but I like the bright white gloss that this pen delivers. Next, grab a piece of scrap paper. A Post-it note will do. This is just to get the paint flowing. And that's all you need, but it doesn't hurt to have some paper towel handy in case things get messy. The first step is the test. My method works on the assumption that the paint can be rubbed off the surface, leaving the paint inside the trades. Even though it says permanent type ink, it's usually not actually permanent, but it doesn't hurt to try. Find a small spot that has the same material and finish as the subject area. Make sure it's out of the way just in case it doesn't come off. The inside surface is a good idea. Always give the pen a couple shakes to get the paint flowing and dab it a few times on a scrap piece of paper. Paint pens have a habit of suddenly spurting out a bunch of paint, and you don't want that on your gun. Apply a little bit of paint, give it some time to dry, and try to rub it off. It might take some elbow grease, but eventually it should come off. If not, then at least it wasn't somewhere noticeable. You can always try paint thinner or nail polish remover for particularly stubborn paint, but be aware this might damage your original finish or polymer surfaces. Once you're all ready to go, take a breath and then begin to trace the engravings. Don't worry about staying in the lines, focus on getting a smooth finish inside the engravings themselves. Take your time and paint in thin layers. Don't release more ink onto the gun itself, use the scrap paper. Once you have a nice smooth finish, let the gun sit for at least 10 minutes. Resist the urge to start wiping. If you wipe it too soon, your thumb could pull up on some of that ink inside the engravings and ruin your smooth finish. Once it's fully dry, wipe away with your thumb. It might take a little bit of time, but it'll reveal nice clean edges and a smooth factory looking finish. I tried a few different methods like using a cloth or even a rubber eraser, but honestly I found my thumb just works the best. You don't want to be using something that'll dip into your engravings, and honestly, your thumb has the perfect amount of abrasion. And that's really all there is to it. It's not difficult at all, and in my opinion, really adds to the look. Once you get started, you're probably going to want to start painting in everything, even beyond just airsoft. I hope you found this video useful. If you've painted your trademarks, link them in a comment down below. As always, thanks so much for watching. If you like this video, consider subscribing for more like it, and we'll catch you on the next one.